There are some nasty rumors going around about Ariana and Cynthia. The headlines read that Cynthia's partner, Lena Waithe, can't stand Ariana Grande, and there are some clues to accompany this assumption because Lena's been posting some really cryptic, has been eating it up. I mean, if you look at this photo, it seems like Cynthia and Ariana are more of a couple than Lena is with Cynthia.
The internet is melting right now because Cynthia Erivo's girlfriend, Lena Waithe, is straight up calling out Ariana Grande for creeping towards Cynthia like she had permission to slide in. Lena is done being quiet, done being polite, and done pretending she doesn't see the sparks flying between those two.
Is there anything more cringeworthy than the press performances of these two actresses who play witches?
Too popular. Do you believe that would be so great?
And Paul says, I watched you guys in the press tour, and Ariana says insufferable. Yes, which does that mean like Cynthia's partner isn't too happy with how this press tour has been going?
Fans been side-eyeing this friendship for years. The extra touchy moments, the giggles, the locked-in stares, the matching tattoos. None of it felt casual, and now Lena's acting like she finally sees what everyone else saw, and it gets even messier. Word on the street is Ariana's been moving real smooth for a long minute, and Cynthia might not even be the first woman she got a little too close with. They don't call her Ariana Mrs. Steal Your Girl for nothing.
Did not need to be adjusted.
A beautiful sistership that continues to grow and grow even through this press tour. Something's bothering her. She's gonna fix something. I know. She's getting the fixing itch.
This week, people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful. That's what I wanted.
This tension didn't just pop up overnight either. Since the very first Wicked promo, fans noticed how those two couldn't keep their hands, eyes, or energy apart. Every interview felt like watching a situationship unfold in real time. The way they leaned in, whispered, stared, it was giving, we text until 4 a.m., and everybody could feel it. Remember that viral moment where Ariana kept fussing over Cynthia like they were already a full couple? Everyone was shocked. And just when we thought it couldn't get any weirder, they somehow leveled it up during the Wicked for Good promo run. That holding space interview still lives rent-free on timelines because the energy was way too soft and intimate. People couldn't tell if they were talking, acting, or low-key soulmates. Cynthia is talking about defying gravity, and Ariana is staring at her like she's the only oxygen in the room. Then they start whispering, and fans were like, are you two okay?
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't mean us harm, but you never know with those things, and I wanted to make sure that she was okay.
Yeah.
That was my first instinct.
Time with you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you, and I hope you will be there for the rest of my life.
I will be, and I hope you will be too, and it's been the privilege of my life.
It was weird, undeniably weird. And it got even stranger once the Wicked Part 2 promo started. Then came the moment that sent the rumor mill into overdrive.
Even through this press tour, something's bothering her. She's gonna fix something. I know. She's getting the fixing itch that Cynthia Erivo gets.
It's not there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because the thing is...
Biggest pinch me moment for each of you on the set? Was it the day you arrived on the set or some special moment that happened during the filming of this for each?
At the Singapore premiere, Ariana and Cynthia hit the carpet looking normal for 1 second. Then everything flipped out of nowhere. This guy known as Pajama Man came sprinting at Ariana and grabbed her, sending the whole place into chaos. Cameras flashing, fans screaming, pure madness everywhere. Ariana looked terrified, and before security could react, Cynthia jumped in like instinct. She didn't pause for a second. She stepped between Ariana and the man, wrapped her arms around her, and yelled at him with full force.
For the queer fans who are watching this,
We love you, we love you, we love you.
We love you. We love you. We love you. It's the truth. You're safe with us. We love you so much.
that part.
She ran straight into Ariana's arms asking, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you fine?" Like she was ready to defend her on sight. And the way Ariana looked up at her had the internet losing it because it felt more romantic than half the Hollywood couples out there. The moment exploded online instantly. People replayed it, zoomed in, slowed it down. Every frame got picked apart like a crime scene. Cynthia's fierce stance, Ariana's shaky breaths, Michelle Yeoh stepping in while Cynthia held her close. TikTok turned it into a full storyline with endless edits and theories. A week later, Savannah Guthrie asked Cynthia why she reacted so fast, and her soft, emotional friend answer made the rumors even louder. Nothing about that tone felt casual. Then came the Besties Forever speech, and that moment sent fans over the edge. Cynthia poured her heart out, and Ariana got teary-eyed right back. That wasn't giving coworker energy at all. It was intense, deep, and way too charged. And now it's not just fans noticing. Reports say Lena is clocking everything too, and thinks Ariana is inching towards Cynthia like she's trying to claim space that isn't hers.
Wait, so clearly the connection is legitimate. I mean, you guys have the matching tattoos. I know you're not going to tell me what this WG stands for, but you know I got to ask. Wicked Girl Energy, maybe?
That's such a lovely try.
It all started when Ariana called Cynthia her sister. We all know these two have been super close, and this is pretty much a standard Ariana and Cynthia post. She writes, "Proud sister at Cynthia, I love you so."
Now imagine being Lena at home, scrolling through those press clips and watching all that energy play out in real time. Insiders say she's been over this for a long minute and has been raising concerns since the very first Wicked promo. This time, she's done staying quiet. Then comes the fake persona rumor. Reports say Lena believes Ariana switches into this soft, fragile act on purpose around Cynthia, and she's not amused at all. Insiders claim Ariana plays the damsel in distress role to make Cynthia feel protective and emotionally tied to her. And honestly, judging by how fast Cynthia sprinted to Ariana during that incident, whatever Ariana's doing is clearly hitting something. Lena isn't letting it slide. She's watching everything and allegedly thinks it's only a matter of time before Cynthia crosses a line if boundaries don't get set.
Enough, that's also what Cynthia calls her partner, as you guys could read in the caption.
It was like, oh, I know you. I know you. This is... And it's what kept growing throughout the whole...
Cynthia and Lena have been together for years, but insiders say Ariana doesn't hesitate when she wants someone. People still remember how she reportedly got with Ethan Slater while he was married and had just welcomed a baby. She's known for sliding toward people who are already taken, and boundaries don't slow her down much. It even lines up with the stuff she sings. Tracks like, "Break up with your girlfriend, I'm bored." So nobody should act surprised if she actually moves like her lyrics suggest.
Detective Cynthia Erivo has been over Ariana Grande during this press tour. As you guys can see, she is 2 seconds away from going after that water bottle that Ariana Grande was struggling.
But does Lena have a real reason to be stressed? According to insiders, she's working overtime trying to keep Ariana in check and make sure Cynthia maintains some space between them because things are looking way too close for comfort. And honestly, who can blame her? When you look at photos of all three together, it's obvious Lena looks like the third wheel, even though she's the one actually dating Cynthia. Over on X, fans couldn't stop reacting to that Golden Globes photo where Cynthia and Ariana were laughing together while Lena stood there looking completely stoic like she was witnessing the whole plot unfolding right in front of her. One user joked, "Ariana and Cynthia just laughing in her face," and somebody else said they were praying for Lena because the whole thing looked wild. Other people found the moment straight up hilarious, calling the entire rumor dynamic messy on another level. The truth is, this has been a struggle for Lena from the very beginning, and she's been carrying this tension ever since the first movie dropped last year. Back then, she already made it clear she didn't like the strange vibe floating around. She even posted a clip from one of the interviews with the caption, "I'm watching you guys in the press tour." Ariana hit back with, "Insufferable." And then Lena wrote in another post, "Maturity in a relationship is when you catch your mind as it is creating a false story about your partner, which is based on inner tension." That had everybody staring at their screens wondering what was really going on behind the scenes. Clearly, Lena is not about to sit back quietly while Wicked for Good gets ready to drop and the Oscar-nominated franchise keeps growing. Then Ariana Grande shared that photo, showing her and Cynthia's matching For Good palm tattoos, and the internet instantly caught fire again. Ariana had first revealed those tattoos back in December 2023, but this time, director John M. Chu jumped in with a behind-the-scenes detail that made fans swoon over their closeness. Chu posted on Instagram stories saying he warned them to maybe wait before getting any movie-related tattoos until after seeing the full film, but they ignored him and got them just a few days into rehearsals. One of the leads responded, explaining the tattoos were about the experience and the emotions they felt in that rehearsal room, not the final movie itself. Fun facts got cleared up too, because apparently those tattoos and poppies were done the same evening after shooting For Good, and the first round was finished right after they filmed Popular last year. During the press tour for the first installment, Ariana and Cynthia even gave Kelly Clarkson a whole Wicked tattoo tour like it was nothing, and fans were eating it up. But let's not pretend matching tattoos don't mean something when it comes to Ariana. Getting inked with someone is basically her love language. When she was with Pete Davidson, they were practically living inside tattoo shops. Clouds, numbers, initials, pig tributes, all of it. She gets tattoos with people she feels romantically connected to, plain and simple. So if you're Lena and you know this history, and suddenly Cynthia and Ariana are doing the exact same thing, how are you supposed to stay calm? A lot of people think Lena's reaction might actually connect to how her relationship with Cynthia started in the first place. There's that saying, you lose them the way you get them, and some folks think this situation is looking way too familiar. Lena and Cynthia first met at the Met Gala back in May 2018, and it wasn't just a quick red carpet handshake. They instantly clicked. Lena later talked about how excited she was to meet Cynthia because she had admired her work for years. She was even presenting Cynthia with an award that night and said she felt genuinely honored to do it. Right from the jump, it was obvious Lena felt a spark, and this is exactly where the heat starts rising. After that first meeting, Cynthia shared a post about Lena calling her sis and saying they were basically stuck together like glue. She hyped Lena up heavy, talking about how incredible she was, and fans instantly started side-eyeing the whole situation because it looked like something deeper was brewing behind the scenes. Soon enough, they were everywhere together. Events, red carpets, industry parties, private functions, all of it. From 2019 to 2020, they were basically inseparable, constantly showing each other love on social media and acting like they lived in their own little world. People couldn't help noticing how tight they were getting and how fast. But here's the twist that really shook things. While Lena and Cynthia were getting closer and closer, Lena was already in a relationship with Alana Mayo. That's right. Lena was married when she first started appearing everywhere with Cynthia. And not too long after all that public affection between Lena and Cynthia started stacking up, Lena and Alana announced their separation. What really got people talking was how fast everything fell apart. Lena and Alana had just gotten married, and then only 2 months later it was done. Fans immediately began speculating that Lena's growing bond with Cynthia played a major role in the split, even though Lena and Alana's official statement asked for privacy. Nobody was convinced because the timing looked way too tight. Fast forward to Cynthia's rumored situationship with Ariana, and suddenly people are whispering that karma might be circling right back toward Lena, because now she's watching her partner get tangled in a messy dynamic with somebody else. It definitely doesn't help that Ariana has a whole history of whirlwind romances and stepping into messy situations way too fast. She was married once for about 2 years, then jumped into that headline-making engagement with Pete Davidson that ended almost as fast as it started. So why does this matter? Fans are pointing out that Ariana's pattern of quick connections and sudden breakups might be spilling right into whatever is going on with Cynthia, and by extension, messing with Lena's peace. People think Ariana might be repeating the same cycle without even realizing it, getting too close too quick and creating tension inside someone else's relationship. Basically, she wants to be popular, and that energy seems to trail behind her wherever she goes. But here's where things get even more interesting. What actually clued Lena into the shift between Ariana and Cynthia? What made her go, wait, something is off? According to fans, the big hint was how Ariana and Cynthia kept calling each other sis. Remember how Cynthia called Lena her sis when they first met? Now fast forward, and suddenly Ariana is calling Cynthia her proud sister on Instagram stories. On the surface, it sounds harmless. They've worked together for years. But a lot of people think this might have hit Lena wrong because it mirrors the exact language Cynthia once used with her. It almost feels symbolic, like a familiar pattern repeating itself, and Lena might have picked up on that instantly. And then there's the interview. In her conversation with Elle magazine, Cynthia talked about the first time she met Ariana, saying, "I've gained a sister at this point. We speak almost every day. Both of us were blown away by how connected we were." That's what Cynthia said, and the internet has not stopped dissecting it for a second. She recalled their first meeting at director John M. Chu's house, where Stephen Schwartz, the writer behind Wicked's music and lyrics, was also there. Cynthia shared, "He played some songs for us, and we sang together for the first time. It worked." And that's when everybody realized this connection wasn't casual at all. She said singing with someone is a very intimate thing, describing it as a dance. "I need to follow you. You have to follow me." And the way she explained it had fans clutching their screens because that kind of bond hits different. Cynthia even revealed their off-screen energy was just as deep, saying, "We also had a beautiful relationship off-screen. We had really beautiful conversations, some that were not easy, but that's what makes relationships." And that line right there had people losing their minds. And here's the wild part, the gag everybody's repeating online. Ariana and Ethan Slater have reportedly broken up, and rumor has it Ariana dumped Ethan, the same man who left his wife for her, because she's more emotionally invested in Cynthia now. The internet said that plot twist wrote itself. So Ethan risked everything, only to allegedly get left for Cynthia, which has fans calling this whole wicked rollout a full telenovela come to life. The last time Ethan and Ariana were even spotted together was months ago back in April when he showed up at a preview of Little Shop of Horrors to support her co-star Liz Gillies. After that, crickets. He even skipped the VMAs after they reportedly had an argument. Their relationship had already been on and off for months, with insiders calling it toxic, exhausting, and completely uneven. They said Ethan struggled heavy with adjusting to Ariana's fame, while Ariana meanwhile looked locked in with Cynthia. She was traveling with her, doing press with her, laughing with her, whispering with her, even twinning in outfits like they were in their own bubble. Fans couldn't help but joke that Ariana had unlocked her stud era because of how much attention she was pouring onto Cynthia. So when the news broke that Ariana and Ethan officially called off their wedding, social media did what it always does. It picked a villain. And that villain, according to the internet, was Cynthia. People claimed she got between them, said she opened Ariana's eyes, and some even speculated Ariana and Cynthia fell in love on set while Ethan just got caught in the crossfire. Wild theories, but the timeline had people raising eyebrows. Suddenly, the rumors didn't seem so far-fetched once you look at how things played out. The so-called fairy tale between Ariana and Ethan wasn't looking steady at all. And insiders said Ethan simply wasn't ready for Ariana-level fame. That reality clashed hard with the fantasy people thought they were watching unfold. And then, right when breakup whispers hit their loudest point, Ethan started showing up in public again with Lily and their son. Fans clocked it immediately, and to them, it didn't look random. It looked like proof that not only was his relationship with Ariana done, but he was emotionally shifting back toward the life he walked away from. People online were saying it was giving retreat energy. And with Ethan drifting away, it definitely seemed like Cynthia stepped in as Ariana's emotional support, the person she leaned on while everything around her got messy. You can see it in the way Ariana looks at her during interviews, that soft, locked-in stare that lasts way too long to be casual. And you can see it in the gentle way Cynthia touches her arm, her waist, her shoulders, comforting and intimate, not like a co-star, but like someone who knows her deeply, someone who looks like they silently promised to take care of her in ways nobody else caught on camera. So the question now is, are Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo actually dating? Or is this whole thing just a perfect storm? Bad timing, messy breakups, intense chemistry, and a viral moment that looked way more intimate than it really was. And now the tension is getting impossible to ignore. Lena feels replaced. Ariana feels exposed. Cynthia is in the middle acting like she doesn't see the fire around her, keeping everything calm while the internet turns the whole situation into a full-blown storyline. And fans are eating every second of it because the real question is loud. Is Ariana Grande actually trying to steal Cynthia Erivo from Lena? And if she is, would Cynthia choose Ariana? This entire situation is messy, chaotic, dramatic, and controversial. But it's also Hollywood. And in Hollywood, nothing is ever as innocent as it looks. If you've got thoughts on this wild triangle, drop them in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next messy video. And I'll see you on the next one.